Yo, what's good guys, Chewy here. Today I want to talk about the importance of having a top 6 in DFO, especially if you're a player that wants to take your account to the next level past beginner. Recently I've been going hard at trying to solidify my top 12. I'm still debating what my bottom 6 out of the top 12 should be, but I do have my top 6 solidified. This got me thinking, since I did this, gearing characters have gotten a lot easier. I'm basically able to infinitely run hells on one character of my choosing, and the other 5 are steadily getting upgrades as well. If you want to efficiently gear out characters in 100 cap, I highly recommend you do this top 6 strat. This is basically a funnel strat that I see tons of intermediate to advanced players doing, but no one's really talking about. I'm hoping with this video to give it some light on why it is important to have a set number of mains in DFO. This is not a game where you can just play one character and hope to be endgame viable. There are too many systems in this game that are built around having multiple characters, and once you start adopting this mindset, you'll quickly understand why certain things like FP, time stone, and gearing isn't really an issue if you have a top 6. Now before you go ahead and start adding characters to your top, let me give you some advice on who to choose for your top 6. Most endgame party content in this game requires 1 to 2 DPS, 1 to 2 synergies, and 1 satyr class per party. There are 34 DPS, 24 synergies, and only 3 satyrs. As you can probably tell, there's a disgusting difference in the number of different roles in this game. We have a serious satyr shortage. And for how powerful / mandatory that role is, I cannot with good conscience recommend you not have at least 1 satyr in your top 6. This goes for all serious DFOer. Do not contribute to the problem, help solve it. Me personally, I have 3 DPS / synergies plus 3 satyrs as my top 6. For the easiest time, that's what I recommend. Satyrs are by far the easiest to gear out because you aren't really locked behind an RNG epic grind. You can slap them up with some legendaries, Luke Enchant, and some budget emblems and boom, you're raid ready. Also, satyrs are possibly the best investment you can make for your account. Satyrs will most likely always be mandatory for endgame content, meaning you have an easier time to do those content. Basically, if you invest in satyrs, you can funnel resources you get from your satyrs into your main so that your mains could become stronger, quicker / easier. Do not be that head ass that mains all 5 slayers and is always filling up party queue with looking for satyrs. Come on now, you're better than that, you're a Chewy sub. As for DPS / synergies, it really does not matter who you choose. I recommend you choose the classes you have the most fun with. With this strat, you will be gearing them heavily, so you might as well gear a main that you enjoy playing. I will say though, it is generally harder for DPS to get accepted into parties because there are more DPS classes than any other classes in this game. Try to have a balanced top 6. Again, my recommendation is 3 DPS / synergies and 3 satyrs. That being said, top 6 is just a number that I'm recommending. You can choose how many you want. The main reason I'm settling on 6 is that if you do raids, doing 6 Fiend War plus 6 Praise 2 times a week gives you 39 out of 40 epic souls per week. That leads to my first advice for the importance of having a top 6. Efficiently max out your undauntings each week for 40 epic souls. By having a top 6, you are able to max out your undauntings very efficiently. You will be 39 out of 40 if you do all 6 characters. All you have to do is 1 extra Fiend War and you're maxed out raid rewards. I usually do my raids every Saturday and Sunday on my stream, and you guys are more than welcome to join if you please. You can sign up for the Chewy Lagoon static raids in my Discord, more heads the better. We do as many raids as we can, and for the past few weeks we easily cap out our undauntings in a few hours. Getting back on topic, 40 extra souls each week is too strong to ignore. That is 800 extra chime stones to run hells on a character of your choosing. That is basically 2 full FP bars of running hells. Second reason of having a top 6 is Tower of Desmond, Dawn and Crevice, and Assault mode. This is another very powerful epic soul farm. Dawn and Crevice is a 95 dungeon you can do twice a day per character in Harlem. It takes about 1 minute to run both runs once you're on legendaries. It has a chance of dropping epics which you can disassemble for an epic soul. On top of the epics, it also drops aberrant crystals which you can use to turn Harlem legendaries into Harlem epics as Strawberry Nose NPC. This is where Tower of Dazzlement and Assault mode comes in. In Dazzlement, you can run once a day on 5 characters for a reward that you could claim after 7 runs or on Tuesday. This tower drops mainly cards you can use to upgrade other cards, but it also has a chance of dropping Epic Souls and Harlem Legendaries. Assault mode only really comes in when you have an excess of Aberrant Crystals. By running Assault mode, you are able to get some Harlem Legendaries to turn those Aberrant Crystals and the Legendaries into an Epic, which you could then disassemble for an Epic Soul. Your daily routine for this step is to do Dazzlement on 5 of your top 6 and run DC on your top 5. I usually do this on the 5 I'm not funneling because I rather use the 16 FP for running Hells on my main. This is a disgusting method, and honestly, if you're diligent enough and add more alts, you can quickly outpace the Epic Soul acquisition versus raids. It's already about equal the Epic Soul gain from raids with just 6 character. Third reason, do Basement of Pain and Black Shrine, your daily 2+2s. This is basically 4 free hell runs every day per character that can do it. You can solo normal 2+2 and full legendaries with decent enchants and a +10. I recommend you do these on every character that can do it every day. This is possibly the most important daily you could do right now in the 100 cap. It gives you epics just like DC, but these epics hit. Level 100 epics are basically current best in slot, and the power creep is crazy with them. Doing 2+2 is mandatory if you care about gearing out your characters. Think about it, 4 runs equals 72 time stones. Multiply that by your 6 characters, you get 432 time stones worth of runs. That is 3024 time stones saved a week. It is crazy efficient to run 2+2s. Please do not sleep on them. Fourth and final main reason to have a top 6 is to run Stormy on all of your characters that are not running Hells. Stormy is a new dungeon you can access from the L Rocks. It is basically a gold farming dungeon that drops time stones. It has a chance of having a special boss that drops some extra time stones. I average 1 special boss every 10 runs. Assuming you do your 2+2s and DC with Neo Premium, that is 30 runs of Stormy left on your FP bar. If you get special boss every 10 runs, expect about 114 stones per character every day. That is basically 800 time stones each week per character if you do Stormy. That is maximum raid rewards each week per character. It is not a stretch to get one character's FP done with Stormy in around 20 to 30 minutes. The first step for your character is to get full legendaries with decent enchants and a +10 minimum. Then start running Stormies after your other dailies and party play. Continue party play until you can do it in under a minute. Oh, and your average is around 1 mil per character each day from running Stormy. This dungeon is not legal, and too many people are sleeping on it. The quicker your account starts getting Stormy viable, the richer and more geared you will become. With this top 6 strat, you will basically never run out of stones on one main, and your other tops will be getting geared as well. I want to stress that you choose characters you enjoy and at least 1 satyr. Personally, I recommend 3 satyrs. Satyrs are the best investments you can make in the game. They are mandatory late game. Pick classes you enjoy because they will be funneled and geared out, plus to avoid burnout. This is a grindy strat that is only for those who can handle it. You can always scale back to maybe a top 3 or whatever. It's your choice. I will start doing this strat soon live on stream once I have everything set up. I am predicting once I get the flow, it should take me no more than 4 hours to get all top 6 done. To reiterate, your daily routine should look like this. Number 1, Tower of Desmond, then DC on those 5 characters. Ideally, use the 5 that is not being funneled to save FP from DC. Run Assault mode when you have 500 plus Aberrant Crystals. Convert Harlem Legendaries to Epics for easy Epic Souls. Number 2, run 2+2 on all characters that are at least full level 100 Legendaries with enchants and +10 reinforced if percentage or +6 refined if fixed. Number 3, run the remaining FP on Stormies. If you're sub 30 build 20-second rotations, do it in a party. It's usually quicker. Once 30 build plus, it's usually quicker to solo. If you're a 100 Billy Boy, you can graduate to Black Shrine challenge mode. But if you're at that point, save some of the picking for us. Shit. Number 4, run raids on the weekends and try to get max on Dauntings. To be honest, this is kinda optional. Once you get into the groove, or if you decide to have more than 6 alts, it's completely skippable. By doing Desmonds, DCs, 2+2, and Stormies, you can easily snowball to the point of funneling more than one main. It's up to you how diligent you are. Some final tips. Don't forget about Panda Wars. Tallies can improve your clears drastically. Do your Anton weeklies for some extra crit beats / gold. Panda meeting gives a nice bead reward. It takes about 5 minutes to run each week. Just do it. 10+10 cards is actually worth farming for. Not to mention those dungeons are easily clearable and just legendaries. I say run 10+10 on characters that aren't quite Stormy ready yet. It's still a decent timestone / gold farm. Finally, take care of yourself. This is a game, your health comes first. Don't burn yourself out. Take frequent breaks, stretch and walk around, and don't neglect your pets and loved ones. Thank you all for watching. It means a lot if you made it this far in the video, and you guys know who you are. I can't thank you enough for all the great support I've been getting. No cap, it's like a dream come true. Once again, I'm ChewDGoon. I'm a DFO content creator. I stream every day at twitch.tv/ChewDGoon at 3 PM EST. Come through and let me know what you guys think about this video. I put a lot of hard work into it, and I want to get better for both us and the community. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and a sub if you want to see more. Every little bit helps me a ton. Stay safe out there. I'll see you guys around. Bye bye.